With the ice tree created, it's time to apply shaders to the particles. At the moment, they don't look like much, just a bunch of spheres rendered off as a solid. If I close the render tree and select the particles, I'm going to open up a Materials Manager and apply a shader. I'm going to start by creating a new material. Materials, create new material, and I'm going to assign it to the point cloud. I'm going to right-click on the material, assign to selection, and I'm going to rename the point cloud, or sorry, the material to dust material. I'm going to open up the render tree preset manager, and I'm going to pick the particle renderer from the list of presets. So under particle, we have the particle renderer compound, and I'm going to take the output of the particle renderer, the volume output, and plug it into the dust materials volume input. If I draw a render region, you can see the hint or the start of our dust formation. We need to tune a few things on the particle renderer, so I'm going to dive into the compound by double-clicking on it and start working with some of the attributes. The main attribute you want to start working with is found under the Volume Rendering tab, and this has to do with the cell size. The cell size is a balance between quality and render time. The higher the cell size, the quicker the render time, but the less detail you'll get in the volumetric effect. The lower the cell size, the more accurate the effect, but of course the longer it will take. A lot of these shaders, based on the binary alchemy shaders, can have a memory limit applied to them. It's very easy for volumetric renderers dealing with voxels to run out of memory. So we can actually just clamp the amount of memory that we're using. So 470 megs happens to be the default. One of the easiest way to see the voxels is to set the interpolation in the shadow table to none. This way we can actually see the individual voxels that make up the volumetric effect. So let's start tuning this.